Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about Fallout 76, and more specifically, I want to talk about why Fallout 76 will not be an online game. Yes, guys, you heard me correctly. I want to talk about why Fallout 76 will not be an online game. Now, nothing has been confirmed, and I am just speculating, but everything in my gut is telling me that Fallout 76 will not be an online game. Now, those of you who have been following Fallout 76, those of you who watched the trailer, those of you who follow Fallout in general, you'll know that since Fallout 76, essentially the teaser trailer dropped for the game, you know that there have been a lot of leaks and rumors floating around about the game being online. We've seen articles, we see videos, every turn we look, everywhere we look, we see Fallout 76 online, Fallout 76 online. Whether you're on, social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or whether you're here on YouTube, everywhere we turn, it seems that there's some type of article or some type of video saying that Fallout 76 is going to be online and it's confirmed, and it's because all this data has been leaked and everything is, essentially, leaked, if you will. And in my opinion, guys, I'm going to dismiss all of that right now. And I'm going to tell you guys, most likely, for a fact, that Fallout 76 will not be an online MMO RPG like many articles and many leaks are claiming it's going to be like. And I have a few reasons for believing that, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and do this. The first reason I don't think Fallout 76 will be an online game is because look at who it's made by. It is made by Bethesda Game Studios. These are the same people who make Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. We have never seen a multiplayer game from Bethesda Game Studios, and I highly doubt they're going to start producing multiplayer games or online MMORPGs right now. It just doesn't make any logical sense for them to actually do that. If anything, if Fallout 76 was going to be an online game, it would most likely involve ZeniMax Online, which are the same people who produce and make the Elder Scrolls Online. Kind of the online MMO open world RPG type thing, game like the Elder Scrolls, essentially. It's an MMO RPG type version of the Elder Scrolls that we're used to seeing single player RPG of. The Elder Scrolls Online is made and maintained by ZeniMax Studios. And if Fallout 76 was going to be an online game, it would probably be made and maintained by them. However, it's not being made and maintained by them. It's going to be made and maintained by Bethesda Game Studios. So this leads me to believe it's not going to be a MMO RPG type game like Rust, like people are saying it is. I think it's just going to be a good old-fashioned Fallout single-player campaign RPG type game. And that's one of the main reasons I think it is not going to be an MMO RPG, is solely because of who makes it. Bethesda Game Studios. Like I said, they've made Fallout 3, Fallout 4, they've also made the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and they've never made an online RPG type game, and I don't think they're going to start now. And if Fallout 76 was to be an online game, I think it would be by ZeniMax Online, the same people who make and produce, essentially, the Elder Scrolls Online. So I don't see how it would be possible for Bethesda Game Studios to start making and start creating MMO RPG type games. And we know that Bethesda Game Studios makes this 100% because we see it in the trailer, both at the beginning and at the end. And we see nothing about ZeniMax Online or anything to do with any online type services. The second and main reason I think it is going to be a single player RPG type game is because the devs, a lot of the devs at Fallout or at Bethesda Game Studios have kind of come out and kind of said that no, it's not going to be an online MMORPG. They didn't say this directly, but they're kind of hinting at it. And about 3 of the devs hinted at it that I know of so far. So first off, let's talk about Dennis Millones, I believe that's how you say his name, senior character artist at Bethesda Game Studios, future iron-fisted emperor of planet Earth. Visit my YouTube channel for extended world domination videos, and it has a link to his YouTube channel. Now, this was on his Instagram, and on his Instagram, he reposted the Fallout 76 teaser trailer, and somebody commented on it, a user by the name of Stephen Hoover. If it's Fallout Rust Edition, I will ram my head into a wall out of frustration. To which, essentially, Dennis replied, "Before you destroy your head, wait until you know more about it. Besides, I need more time to destroy humanity myself, so please be patient. I would hate for you to miss out." And to which Stephen Hoover replies, "We'll be staying tuned, no doubt. Big fan of you and Bethesda's work, so my hope is still alive." And then to which Dennis replies, or Visions replies, Visions replies, and because that's his his Instagram handle, it says, "I think you will not be disappointed." So this kind of leads me to believe that, it's not going to be an online MMORPG, because this guy who is the senior character artist at Bethesda Game Studios, Dennis Millones, or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, hope I'm doing it right, and hope I'm pronouncing it right. He is essentially saying here that it's not going to be a Fallout 4 Rust Edition already. And we also get some more confirmation, some really big confirmation from Pete Hines. Somebody tweeted at Pete Hines, essentially at Deacon, "I know you can't give a real answer, but with all the news," in quotation marks, and that means leaks, about Fallout 76, should we be reading into any of that at all, or just stick by and listen to that good old Bethesda news? And to which Pete Hines replies, "Pretty sure you already know my answer to this," which essentially he's saying, of course it's not the leaks. It's not going to be anything like the leaks are claiming. Of course it's not going to be like that. And he's saying you should probably stay tuned for the news. That's what this one's saying, pretty much. And if you can't get that, that's kind of your own fault. But that's what I take it away from it. Maybe I'm taking away the wrong thing, but that's what I take away from it, that Pete Hines is saying, don't listen to the rumors, don't listen to the speculation, just wait for us to say something, and you'll find out then. And it was kind of the same thing that we just looked at with Dennis Millones, where he talked to that person who said if it's if it's Fallout Rust Edition, I'm going to essentially bash my head in. And he said, don't do that just yet. Wait till you see what the game's about. You won't be disappointed. So those are 2 kind of major people at Bethesda Game Studios who have kind of said, listen, don't listen to the rumors. Don't listen to the speculation. They're not correct. Just wait until the game is announced at E3 and wait till we give you the announcement. And there was also a third dev who actually was a part of this, named Matt Frary. He is one of the PR, I believe, at Bethesda Game Studios as well, of marketing. He's one of the big head people at Bethesda Game Studios, I know that. And then during all the speculation, when it was all going around, he tweeted this out. And it says, "I just rolled my eyes so hard they out my head." And it shows a picture of some Simpsons characters with their eyes out of their heads. He's essentially, in this, keep in mind, this was when all the speculation was going around. Like, is it going to be online? Oh my god, it's going to be online. It's going to be an online MMORPG. So he's rolling his eyes at that, essentially saying, come on guys, do you really think it's going to be an MMO online RPG? And that's 3 devs that we kind of have saying, listen, don't listen to the rumors. They're not correct. They're not right in any way, shape, or form. Just wait until we say something. And that's another reason why I think Fallout 76 will not be an online game. Or not an online MMORPG type game anyway. Another reason I don't think that Fallout 76 will be an online MMORPG type game is because we already have the Elder Scrolls Online. The Elder Scrolls Online is doing real well. It's making a lot of money. A lot of people play it. People really enjoy it. They're constantly working on it. ZeniMax Online is constantly working on it, adding new stuff, adding new locations, adding new expansions. And I highly doubt Bethesda Game Studios, who is essentially owned by ZeniMax, and ZeniMax Online is owned by ZeniMax. I highly doubt that they would cut into the margins of their sister essentially, their brother or sister, what do you call it? Game production team. I highly doubt they would cut into the revenue margins by producing a Fallout 5 online MMORPG. It just doesn't make sense. The fourth reason I don't think this is going to be an online MMORPG like many are claiming to be is because if you guys remember, Bethesda Game Studios had that save single player campaign thing last year where EA was saying how single player games are dead, nobody wants to play them anymore. They're the thing of the past, nobody wants to play them anymore. If you guys remember that, that was all about Star Wars Battlefront and stuff like that. It was all kind of crazy about last year this time. And last year this time, Bethesda Game Studios kind of made a punchback, if you will, at them. They made a trailer with an actor saying that single-player games aren't dead. Bethesda Game Studios, Bethesda Softworks, we have you guys. We will not let down the gaming community. We will keep single-player games alive. And I highly doubt they would go back on their word to the entire gaming community about keeping single-player games alive, especially after they launched that whole big campaign about saving single-player games. Fifth reason I don't think it's going to be an online game, think about it. Todd Howard, this guy is an absolute genius. I think we could all agree. Do you honestly think that he would let a Fallout be an online MMORPG? No, in no way, shape, or form would he do that. In past interviews, they said that, yeah, we usually make an online version of every game we make, but we always scrap it. That was in an article earlier, and I don't think I have it on my computer anymore, but I had it earlier, and essentially it says, yeah, we usually make an online MMO RPG. We usually make an online version of the game to see what it would look like, or we add an online element in there to see what it would look like, but we always wind up scrapping it. And essentially the reason why Todd Howard said they scrapped Fallout 4's online mode was because it would take away from the single player game. And I don't think Todd Howard would let that happen with Fallout 5, essentially this type of online MMORPG mode taking away from the single player experience, which is why most of us play games like Fallout 5, Fallout 4, Fallout 3. I said Fallout 5, apologies. It's the reason why most of us play Fallout 4, Fallout 3, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, to get these single-player RPG experiences, and I doubt Todd Howard would, go away from that and kind of let an MMORPG essentially be created with Fallout 76. I just don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, guys, those are about 5 reasons, I think, why I don't think Fallout 76 will be an online game. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Do you think Fallout 76 will be an online game? I don't think it will. If anything, I think it'll feature co-op, which essentially, and I'll talk about that in a second. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be an online MMORPG like many are claiming? I don't think it's going to be. If there is an online element to Fallout 76, I think it will be co-op, optional co-op. Essentially, you could play Fallout 76 alone, single-player RPG type style, like Fallout 4, The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and Fallout 3. You could play Fallout 76, solo style, focused on single-player RPG type stuff. You could play Fallout 76 like that, or you could play Fallout 76 with a buddy, or 2 buddies, or 3 buddies, something very small. I don't think it's going to be an MMO online RPG type thing. It might be co-op, but it might be a cooperative game where you get to play with up to maybe 5 friends, 4 friends, whatever have you, but nothing too big or too crazy. So yeah, I think that's kind of what would happen if there was any elements of online multiplayer in Fallout 76. I think it would just be co-op, optional co-op, where you could play with people or not play with people. But I still think it's going to be a regular Fallout game like we get every 4 to 5 years, like Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, with its own main story, its own missions, its unique world, and stuff like that. And I think it's going to be essentially a completely new Fallout game, but maybe with an element of cooperative gameplay in there. But I don't think it's going to be mandatory. I think it's going to be optional. If there is a online element of gameplay in Fallout 76, but I highly doubt there will be an online gameplay element in Fallout 76. And like I said, if it is, it'll be cooperative. It probably won't be mandatory, and you'll still be able to play Fallout 76 like a single-player solo RPG that Bethesda Game Studios has produced, and the kind of games we all know and love, like Fallout 4, Fallout 3, and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So yeah, that's what I think. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Fallout 76 will be an online game? Do you guys think I'm right with my prediction of co-op and the single-player stuff, if anything? Or do you guys think it's just going to be a single-player game like I do, and with the possibility of co-op? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm very tired. I've literally grinded out the videos today. So if you guys could drop a like, comment, and subscribe on this, it really does help the channel grow. If you guys want to see more of me and you like me for me, I will leave my link down on my Twitch below. You guys could watch me play games live there. Not sure if I'll go live every day because it's kind of hard to balance a YouTube channel and Twitch at the same time. However, before Fallout 76 is released, I want to play Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and hopefully by that time Fallout 76 will be out, and then hopefully we'll get to play Fallout 76 as well, and if we have time, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim as well. But yeah, anyways, like I said, if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's really does help the channel grow. Anyways, love each and every single one of you. Hope to see you guys right back here in the next video, but until then, remember to stay freaky. Bye everyone.